This is the Aultcare TV Game of the Week. Brought to you by SARTA, where you can tap your way to pay. Altman Health Foundation, we've got you. Old Carolina Barbecue. Friends and Family Credit Union, serving Stark County for over 60 years. The Pro Football Hall of Fame. Massillon Cable TV, we go the extra smile. CKP Heating and Cooling, we keep the big dogs comfortable. Chibo's Restaurant. Marathon Canton Refinery. And Aultcare, where you matter.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Paul Brown Tiger Stadium and our WHBC Aultcare TV Game of the Week. Today, it's the 133rd meeting between the Massillon Tigers and the Canton McKinley Bulldogs. Welcome, everyone. I'm Frank Salona, along with our broadcast crew, the coach, Elmer Sheets, our sideline reporter, Derek Philo. Bob Jeffries will join us a little bit later on up in the booth. Guys, when it comes to rivalry games, you've got Pittsburgh and Cleveland in the NFL. You've got the Buckeyes and the Wolverines in college football, and in high school football, you've got this one, the Massillon Tigers and the McKinley Bulldogs. All eyes will be on Canton and Massillon today as this one takes place. And Coach, we'll turn to you. The Massillon Tigers, the home team today, they lost their first game of the year, but they have reeled off a bunch of wins after that. They're playing real good football. What do we look for from the Massillon Tigers?
Okay, when you talk about this game, first of all, before you talk about records, I think you got to talk about historically what this game means. This game started back in 1894. It's the 133rd meeting of these two schools. Massillon is leading 74-53 in 5 ties. Massillon has won the last 6. They've won the last 10 out of 11. Coach Moore has 78 wins. He's right 1 win behind Mike Currents at 79. And then that guy who has a statue out there, Paul Brown, he has 80 wins. So, and plus you have about 20,000 crazy people here. So this, as you mentioned, this is an historical game. People all over the country know about this game. My 3 players, my number 52 is Marcus Moore. He's a 6'2", 305-pound senior defensive lineman. The other one is number 18, Arden Banks, a 6'4", 185-pound senior wide receiver. He has 23 receptions, 510 yards. He averages 22 yards a catch, and he has 7 TDs. And the guy I've been impressed with this kid since his sophomore year, number 4, Wiltrell Hartson, 5'10", 200-pound senior. He's a running back. He rushed 177 times for 1,208 yards, 6.8 average, 18 DDs. I saw this kid run track. He's the real thing.
Yes, he is, Coach, and that's a great talented team there on that Tiger sideline. And let's turn now to the McKinley Bulldogs. And Derek, they started out 0-4 on the season. Everyone had written them off, but not them. They railed off 5 more wins, and today, they see themselves here in a big game with a good chance to win this one as well. What do we look for from the Bulldogs?
Well, yeah, and very confident coming into this game. You know, start out weak, kind of, and they've improved every week, and that's something that I really respect out of this team led by Coach Antonio Hall. 3 guys on offense, because I think offense, Frank, you and I were talking before the game, I think this offense is going to be a very key point for McKinley to get rolling right away. So I picked 3 offensive guys to talk about. First is number 1, Keaton Rohde, junior quarterback. The kid has improved each game this year, handles the ball well, takes care of the football, if you will, and distributes it well to his weapons. One of those weapons is number 10, Sincere McNeil, senior wide receiver. This game is not new to him. He knows what it's all about. We just saw him, catching some balls here. He's a big boy, can be a game changer. And one more game changer is number 12, Nino Hill, sophomore. He plays several positions, but he's probably their strongest running back, and we'll see if he has an effect on this game.
All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, before we get run over here, we're going to wrap it up, but there's a lot of talent on this field. We know that. It could be a high-scoring ball game. We know that. Sit back, relax, enjoy this one. It's going to be a good one from Massillon.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
CKP Heating and Cooling is the go-to name for heating, cooling, and more. Local owners Chaz and Ty want to thank the community for their business and support. For heating, cooling, refrigeration, boiler work, sheet metal, custom fabrication, and more, go with CKP. Call 330-791-3029 or visit them online at ckphvac.com.
Around here, we like to cheer for the local team, and MCTV is here to connect you to the game. MCTV provides reliable high-speed internet and Wi-Fi. From checking scores online, to streaming games or watching replays, or even playing the game yourself, we've got the speed you need. Call today to add or upgrade internet service. We're connecting what matters most. MCTV. We go the extra mile.
And welcome back here to Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. A full house tonight, or today I should say. It's a day game, 2 o'clock kickoff here from Massillon, Ohio. The Massillon Tigers and the McKinley Bulldogs. Tigers 7-1 on the season, and McKinley 5-4. Frank Salona along with Coach Elmer Sheets. Derek Philo down on the sidelines, and Bob Jeffries up here in the booth with us as we are high atop Paul Brown Tiger Stadium on the roof here. As you look out on the field, it's a beautiful day, 68 degrees, sunny skies, the wind just coming in from the south. Just a beautiful day for football. McKinley won the toss and they deferred, so Massillon will receive. And Coach, it doesn't get much better than this, does it, on a Saturday afternoon?
Oh, hey, this is the biggest high school game in the nation. Okay, it's known all across the nation. I'm sure there's people from all different states here just to come in for this football game. It's you don't get any bigger.
Nope, you sure don't.
You don't get any bigger. I don't know for college games.
Yep.
Most colleges won't have an attendance like this.
Getting set for the kickoff. The Bulldogs will kick off. Caden Billman, their kicker, will do the honors.
You know, Frank, I just hope we have a good game. No shoving and pushing and all that other stuff sometimes happens.
Yep. Check that. That is Billman who is going to kick. So the Tigers will receive in our Marathon Petroleum kickoff, brought to you by the fine folks at Marathon Petroleum Canton Refinery. We are just seconds away from the biggest rivalry in high school football. Football is in the air and is taken at around the 15, bobbled back to the 13, and out with it and out to the 24-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will take their first snap. Kyler Wiggins on the return. Now let's take a look at our MCTV keys to the game. Coach, I don't know, what do you think today?
Well, I tell you what, I drew a comparison. Massillon's 7-1, McKinley's 5-4. Massillon is number 1 in Division II, number 3 in AP poll. McKinley is number 3 in the computer poll. The only comparison is Glen Oak, Massillon beat 35-7, and McKinley beat them 40-7.
So the Tigers will go on the offensive. That's Will Trell Hartson. Okay. The ball carrier gets it across the 25. Take a look at the Massillon offense, brought to you by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The wide receivers are Banks, Wiggins, and Gamble. The tight end is Bond. The offensive line, Sergo, Looney, Jones, and Mercurio, as well as Sam Snodgrass. The running back, Will Trell Hartson, and the quarterback is Jalen Slaughter. Slaughter going to turn, hand it off again, and that is Hartson. Hartson fighting his way, gets a first down to the 34-yard line. Take a look here at the McKinley Bulldogs offense, brought to you again by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The front three, Jenkins, McCole, and Ivory. The linebackers are McClellan, Brasic, Mackey, and Perlozzi. The DBs, Lewis, Stovall, Vasquez, and Deniska. So first down for the Tigers. They come to the line of scrimmage. Got a little equipment problem there. Hartson kind of fixes running back up a little bit. Man in motion, fake to him. Hartson
run a trap up inside.
Is the running back, and he takes it to about the 36-yard line. Latrell Hartson. See here, coach, the fake on that man in motion. Good job there by the Bulldogs. Garrett McCole coming up making the stop.
But if you key their blocking schemes, they were running the trap this way. The left guard pulled.
So second down and 8 for the Tigers on a beautiful afternoon here in Massillon.
Right guard pulled.
Slaughter going to throw as a man. That's Tolles, and Tolles takes it out to the 39-yard line before he's brought down by Alex Vasquez.
3rd and 5.
Perlozzi also on the stop. See here, good blocking, but then breaks down. Perlozzi and Vasquez come up and make the stop. 3rd down and 5 from the 39-yard line. Tigers, their first drive of the ball game. There's a handoff. 34. That is Pringle, and Pringle takes it across the 45 to the 46. Another Massillon Tiger first down. Dorian Pringle doesn't run the football too much. 19 carries, 126 yards on the season. He does have 4 touchdowns. Latrell Hartson back in. After this play, we'll check in with our sideline guy, Derek Philo. Here's a handoff. Hartson again takes it right up the middle and brought down immediately. Again, a big play there by Garrett McCole. Let's send it downstairs. Derek Philo, brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. Derek.
Hey guys, what a beautiful day here, but keep in mind, on the kickoff, Sincere McNeil hurt his ankle. He's on the sideline right now getting taped up, so keep an eye on that.
Oh boy, yeah, that's a big concern there for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 9 now for the Tigers. There's a throw, and they catch it. Yep. All right, that is Ardell Banks. Looked for a minute there like the referee said no catch, but he did say it was a catch. So a pickup of 7 on the throw. Brings up 2nd down, or 3rd down and 3.
Two backs in the backfield again this time.
There's the handoff. That is Hartson. Hartson banking off guys and bangs his way to the 41-yard line. And that's another first down for the Massillon Tigers.
Carry on the play by number 4, Wiltrell Hartson for a Tiger first down.
Vasquez again on the stop for McKinley. DJ Lewis on there as well.
Frank, about 80% of the time so far, they've pulled their left guard. He's takes you to the ball the majority of the time. Number 75, and he reaches.
There's Hartson again, and he breaks a tackle in the backfield. Whoa. Got a couple yards.
Wait.
Yeah, they're still playing, but you can expect that in this ball game.
Yeah, but
got to stop at the whistle, though, don't you, Coach?
Yeah, you don't. We saw enough stupid penalties last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
No dumb penalties.
Brings up a 2nd down and 6 for the Massillon Tigers. Their first drive of the ball game, and they're marching their way down the field. 6:54 and counting here in this first quarter.
Right guard pulled this time.
Hartson again. Hartson, not much there. Got it to the 35.
Number 4 will show
Give them a couple yards.
Well, they really believe they can run inside the tackles.
Yeah.
They're running a lot of football inside so far.
You got a couple of head coaches that are former linemen. They're gonna utilize that line of scrimmage.
I mean, they're going to exaggerate and go off tackle next time. Go out of their safe zone. Yeah.
Yeah, their safety zone.
Whoop, offsides.
Slaughter. Yeah, we had movement.
Offsides.
Flag is down.
Tigers are going to be whistled for the false start. Massillon 7-1. McKinley 5-4. Between the two of them, their first 5 games, they were 0-5. McKinley started 0-4, Massillon started 0-1. And they've won every one since. Slaughter looking down the middle, has a man.
Nice throw.
Touchdown, Ardell Banks. And that is a nominee for our Friends and Family Credit Union rock solid play of the game.
Frank, if you look at the outside receiver, he is wide open. Watch.
Right down the middle. Yeah.
He threw the guy who was double covered.
And it was beautifully thrown in there as well. Vinny Keller now for the extra point. And the kick is up, and the kick is good.
No, it's no good.
No good. Oh,
no good.
It went left.
That's why they were working on those snaps.
So the kick is no good. Massillon, 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. The Tigers, 6. Bulldogs, 0.
At Friends and Family Credit Union, you, the members, are the owners. Our friendly staff serves over 11,000 members, assisting with their financial needs and bettering their lifestyles.
Hi, I'm Gina, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union, where we provide loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County.
Are you looking for something different? Stop in today to become a friend of the family.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
SARTA has 2 new ways to pay. With the Tap to Pay cards, reload and use the SARTA scorecard over and over. It's secure, convenient, orderly, reloadable, and economical. Perfect for frequent riders. Or choose the temporary, limited-use SARTA touchdown card. It's better for occasional riders. They're the 2 most modern ways to tap your way to everywhere. And they're both from SARTA.
Down in the Carolinas, you'll find roadside barbecue shacks around every hill and down every back road. Around here, you'll find authentic Carolina barbecue at, where else? Old Carolina Barbecue. It's nothing fancy, but it's Q done right. Starting with meats cooked low and slow all night on site, along with scratch-made sides and tempting desserts. Old Carolina is a taste of Southern hospitality right in your backyard. Visit oldcarolina.com to order online. We'll be waiting for you.
Well, the Massillon Tigers get on the scoreboard first. Extra point, no good. At 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. They will kick to the Bulldogs now, and teeing it up is that is Nolan Hendricks for the Tigers. After the kick, we'll take a look at that Tigers scoring drive. And this one is high and taken at the 5-yard line. And all the way out to about the 18-yard line. That is Maurice Hill.
Kick is returned by number 19, Maurice Hill.
So Maurice Hill takes it back to the 19-yard line. And Coach Elmer Sheets, you got to look at that Massillon scoring drive.
Number of plays, 11. Time of possession, 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Total of 77 yards, and was capped off by a 40-yard TD pass from Slaughter to Banks. Extra point, no good. Massillon 6, McKinley 0.
So the Bulldogs now will go on the offense.
The Bulldogs,
they're led by
first and 10 on their own
their junior quarterback, Keaton Rohde. Nino Hill in the backfield. Well, not today, though, or not right now. I'm going to go with Trayton Mackey.
McKinley's in an unbalanced line.
There's a handoff to Mackey, and Mackey picks up nice yardage there on first down.
Number 21, Trayton Mackey on the run for the Bulldogs.
Let's take a look here at the offensive lineup, I should say, for the McKinley Bulldogs, brought to you by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The receivers, Hill, Quincy, Sincere McNeil, and McClellan. The offensive line, McColl, Dunn, Burt, Edwards, and Ivory. The running back, Nino Hill and Keaton Rohde. Now, we did see Mackey in there on that first play, but that'll change. They'll interchange at running back as well. There is a handoff, nope, a fake, and a throw, and overthrown, looking for Hill again.
Number 1, Keaton Rohde's pass.
Let's take a look now at the Tigers defense. Again, brought to you by our Pro Football Hall of Fame. The front three, Bond, Moore, and Wright. The linebackers are Carmen, Pringle, Fair, and Clark. The cornerback, Liebler and Welch, and the safeties are Page and Pierre Pringle. So the incompletion brings up a third down now and about 6 for the Bulldogs. Back to pass. Rohde has some pressure, going to throw, and incomplete.
Good play. Good play.
Was looking for Vasquez there.
Number 1, Keaton Rohde's pass incomplete, intended for number 2, Alex Vasquez.
And Vasquez not able to come up with it. So the Bulldogs will have to punt it away.
Number 30, Pierre Pringle there to break up the pass for the Tigers. Brings up 4th and 6 for the Bulldogs.
So the Bulldogs will punt it away. Rohde to do the honors.
Oh, that goes in front of the ball.
Could have been, yeah. That's a nice punt all the way back to the 36-yard line and brought down. Liebler, not much running room.
Keith Quincy's punt is returned by number 10, Zachary Liebler for the Tigers.
Yeah, if that young man goes for the football, he blocks it.
Yep, that was Keith Quincy, by the way, who punted that. I think I mentioned Keaton Rohde. It was Quincy. And yeah, it was very close to being blocked.
He actually went behind the kicker.
Yeah, he did. He did.
You know, I think the ball's in front of him.
So the Tigers will go back on offense. Slaughter, the quarterback. He'll hand it off. That is Hartson, and Wiltro Hartson gets it out close to the 40-yard line.
Number 9, Kyler Jenkins there on the tackle.
Mark him down at the 39. Brings up a 2nd down and 4 for the Tigers.
2nd and 4 for the Tigers after the carry.
Tackle made by Jenkins for the Bulldogs. Slaughter going to throw left side. Has a man. Wiggins still on his feet to the 49-yard line, and Kyler Wiggins.
Pass complete to number 19, Kyler Wiggins. Good for a Tiger first down.
It's another first down for the Massillon Tigers. Massillon in their all orange uniform today, the orange shirt and pants, the white helmets. Bulldogs are all white today. So it's a 1st and 10 right at midfield where they mark it. Slaughter back, a little pressure, going to throw a wobbly pass and caught. What a catch by Tolles, and Tolles takes it in inside the 10-yard line, and that's where he'll go down.
How the heck did he get so wide open?
Wow, Braylon Tolles, watch this catch here. You see the protection, and then not a spiral, but Tolles was able to get up there and get it.
There's nobody near him.
Nobody near him. I think they went back to that play that scored the touchdown.
Let's run the touchdown play.
This time throw it to the guy that's open.
Yeah.
So now, let's see, we've got a little discussion going on down there. Let's see, head coach Nate Moore right there. We got a flag down. And let's see what it's all about. And
personal foul number 77.
oh, we've got a personal foul against Massillon. Going to move him back 15 yards, back to the 25.
But still 1st and 10.
Yep. See Coach Moore there discussing it.
Run that same play where that guy's wide open.
So they continue to get a discussion there on it, and when it's all said and done, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the McKinley 25-yard line. Different quarterback in there now for the Tigers. There's a handoff to Hartson, and Wiltrell Hartson takes it to the 24-yard line. Slaughtered back in there now. Had to maybe come out for a play. He's got Pringle and Hartson beside him. This time it's Pringle. Left side, a little bit of running room, still on his feet, bouncing off of players. All the way down to the 17-yard line for Dorian Pringle. And we've got a Tiger lost his helmet. So Tolles off to come out.
The Bulldog, wasn't it? 21.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Trayton Mackey. Yep.
So far, Massillon offensive line is winning the war.
Yeah, you're right, Coach.
They really are. They're staying after people.
So Pringle and Hartson again in the backfield. Davenport in motion.
That's a 5-yard penalty.
Yep.
Dead ball, full start on the offense, 5 yards, 3rd down.
It's going to be the 3rd penalty on the Tigers here in this first quarter. 2:32 to go here in the first quarter on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Tiger Town. So
3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7. Yep. They got to get to the 15-yard line. Yeah, they're gonna send Perlozzi off the field. He had an equipment problem. Get him fixed up over there. And now we're ready to go. Slaughter.
They were running right at the guy.
Hartson, and takes it close to the 15.
Hartson with the carry.
That is going to be just short of the 15-yard line.
Number 13.
You're right, Coach.
They ran right at him.
As soon as that Perlozzi came out, they ran right to his spot.
Brings up 4th and 1 for the Tigers at the Bulldog 16.
So 4th down and 1. The first 4th down for Massillon. Again, Pringle and Hartson in the backfield. It's Pringle, and Pringle's got the first down and more. All the way to the 12-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 12. And Coach, you said it. They're winning the line of scrimmage right
now. You watch their linemen. They're staying with people, and they're not stopping until they put them on their back.
Yep. Check in with Derek Philo after this play.
There's the number 9 getting put on his back.
He's down there. Watching them mix it up a little bit, that line of scrimmage. Here's a handoff. Wiltrell Hartson, and he got stood up right there at about the 9-yard line. And that's about all for Wiltrell Hartson, and we'll send it down. Derek Philo on the sidelines, brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. Derek.
Coach, you're spot on with your call. This game right now is on the offensive line of Massillon right now. They are taking it to the D line of
There's
McKinley.
no question about that, Derek. They're just pushing them and staying with them. That's what I like. They're sticking with them.
Slaughter going to hand it off. Hartson,
except on that play,
trying to get some yardage, gets back to the 9-yard line, and that's it.
Wiltrell Hartson with the carry to the outside.
So no gain. Clock continuing to roll. I think that'll be the last play probably of the first quarter.
Somebody's down on the sideline.
Maybe not, because they're going to stop it now.
Yeah, there was some extracurricular afterwards. Obviously getting a little chippy here, and that kept going after the play. One of the kids from Massillon kind of got blocked out of bounds there a little bit.
See them all looking that way. So clock stopped at 17 seconds. And I guess they're not going to start it. Huh. Didn't they have to start the clock, Coach? They didn't go out of bounds.
Unless they have a guy down on the sideline. Is that what they're looking at?
No, I don't see anybody down there. Okay, there they go.
Okay.
So they're going to let it run out, I believe. Clock under 10 seconds here in the first quarter. Massillon going to walk to their sideline. McKinley going to walk over to their sideline. We have played one here at Massillon, and the Tigers up by 6. We'll be back.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is the ultimate football fan destination. The Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy, the only place in America to see every Super Bowl ring, your chance to see all 362 bronze busts. There is so much more, including a holographic Disney-like theater, the Game for Life, and just 45 minutes south of Cleveland. Purchase your tickets online now.
Get your day started with Pam Cook. She's like your own personal smartphone, and she's fully charged. The news of the day, every day, on Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook. 1480 WHBC.
American Classic Entertainment is now showing on your TV. All your favorite classic shows like Mike Hammer, Acapulco Heat, Murdoch Mystery, Forensic Factor, Booker, Cracker, Stingray, and more. Ace, American Classic Entertainment, is on the .7 subchannel of this station. Ace, the new home for American Classic Entertainment.
It's Kenny and JT.
Can you lose one game and still play for a national championship? Yes.
No, not necessarily. You cannot lose a game in your division of the Big Ten.
He's got an opinion, and he has got an opinion. The Kenny and JT Show. Weekdays between 3 and 7 on WHBC.
And welcome back here to Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. We come to you from high above the rooftop here. Coach Elmer Sheets and Bob Jeffries up here in the booth with me. Derek Philo down on the field. Frank Salona on board as well, as we played one. And Coach, your thoughts after this first quarter?
Oh, as I've been saying, that the Massillon offensive line has just been doing the job on the defensive line of McKinley so far. I mean, I bet you 70% of their plays have been between the guard area.
Yeah.
They're trying to beat them up inside. They must feel that they can dominate there, and they've been doing a good job. When they try to go outside, I don't even know if they've been successful doing that, but I guess you got to do that once in a while just to keep them a little honest.
Keep them honest, yeah.
Yeah. But they're going to win this game up front, and McKinley got to respond.
Yeah.
What do we got? Third down in.
That'll be 3rd and 6 when we come back.
Wow. 160.
Yeah, I was just looking here at the numbers Bob Jeffries just shared with us. First quarter total yards, McKinley 4 and Massillon 160. That's what happens.
Domination.
That's what happens when you have long drives. Here is Hartson. Hartson trying to get his way through there, gets it to the 4-yard line. Pick up a 5 for Wiltrell Hartson. Hartson, 77 carries, 1,197 yards on the season, 18 touchdowns.
4th and 1, big play. Let's see what they call here.
4th and 1, they got Pringle and Hartson in the backfield. Slaughter gonna hand it to Hartson, and Hartson fights his way. Did he get in? No signal, but he got to the 1-yard line.
Really?
Ooh. Yep.
Like he was in.
So they did get the first down. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers. And do we have an injury? Yes, we do. We have an injury down on the field. So Jenkins is the young man down on the carpet for the Bulldogs. And Buckeyes and Iowa today, they're playing right now. Don't forget, next week we will have round 1 of playoff action, so stay tuned to our WHBC Sports website for more on that as well. We'll take a timeout as we have one down on the field. 11:26 to go here in the first half. Massillon by a touchdown.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
Are you looking for something different? At Friends and Family Credit Union, our success is defined by you. Our goal is to improve your financial needs and better your lifestyle. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. Our friendly staff is fully committed to serving over 11,000 of its members.
What are you waiting for? Stop into one of our locations today and become a friend of the family.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is the ultimate football fan destination. The Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy, the only place in America to see every Super Bowl ring, your chance to see all 362 bronze busts. There is so much more, including a holographic Disney-like theater, the Game for Life, and just 45 minutes south of Cleveland. Purchase your tickets online now.
After the Wiltrell Hartson carry.
Back here at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium, Massillon Tigers will have it 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Pringle and Hartson in the backfield next to Slaughter. Here's a handoff. Wiltrell Hartson going to walk his way into the end zone for the score. The Massillon Tigers punch another one in the end zone. And they are going to go for 2, I believe. Good call, Coach. So the Tigers are deciding where they want it. They want it on this hash on the near side.
Okay, Frank, why are they doing that?
Let's hope
they're going to throw it. They're going to get a one-on-one out there. And
they might.
They throw it.
They've got Ardell Banks to the right. They're going to give it to Pringle, and it was just for a front. They give it to Pringle, and Dorian Pringle gets in for the 2-point conversion to make it 14-0.
They ran it right up the middle again.
Coach, you didn't think they were going to go outside,
No, I didn't, but it was a little trickery. Move the ball to this hash. And
it was all a front.
Yes, it was. We should have known better.
So the Tigers punch in the 2-point conversion, and so the Tigers punch it in, and they take A 14-0 lead.
Hey guys, something to keep in mind.
Yes, sir.
Sincere McNeil, they're still tending to his ankle. He's got ice on his ankle. So, you know, when they need something to get going right now, they don't have him, and we haven't seen Nino Hill.
Yeah,
we haven't. We have not. Well, they haven't had the ball that long. Have they?
No, they really haven't.
Was it first quarter 4 yards of offense?
Yeah, that's it.
3 possessions.
4 yards on 3 possessions. Is that right? Wow. All right. Well, maybe we can find out what's going on, if Sincere McNeil will be back or Nino will be back. Here's the kick, and then be taken, and I think the sun got in his eyes right there. As that, he looked like he was struggling, Coach, to see that.
Yeah. Oh, now they're starting to push and shove here.
Yeah, a little bit. So,
don't be dumb. Don't be dumb.
And Dalen Shelton that time was struggling with the sun. You can see right there, boy, it was tough. That sun is bright right now, because we were down there earlier doing our pregame right into that sun. And Bulldogs are going to start at their own 14-yard line. You can see now what they can do.
Nino is in the building.
Yes, sir. I just saw him. Nino Hill is in the backfield. Brody in the shotgun, going to hand it off to Hill. Hill bounces off of one, gets out to about the 15-yard line. Coach, you've got that Massillon scoring drive. Let's see what you got.
Number of plays, 13. Time of possession, 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Total yards, 67. It was a 1-yard TD run by Harston. 2-point conversion, good. Massillon 14, McKinley nothing. Wittrell Harston has 15 carries, 53 yards, and 1 TD.
So the Bulldogs faced with a 2nd down and 8. There's Hill again. Got tripped up in the backfield, got it to about the 16-yard line, and that was about it. So just a yard for Hill. Nino Hill, a sophomore. So the Bulldogs now a 3rd and long. 3rd and about 7 here.
They're going to run the ball, Frank. 74 is at tight end. He's a tackle. They've been having. He's played majority of the game at tight end.
Okay.
He can't. He's not going out for a pass. It's a one-man pattern.
Yes, sir. And incomplete.
That's not going to get it done.
Incomplete. Looking for Quincy there. And another 3 and out for the Bulldogs.
That was maximum protection. One-man receiver.
So 9:50 to go here in the 2nd quarter of play. Right now, Bulldogs struggling on offense. Not able to really